What's up, everybody? Finally starting to use my camera that I have. I actually do own a camera. I don't just film everything off my phone. It's day 2 here for me in Saigon. I let myself sleep in a little bit. I desperately needed some sleep. I'd slept about 3 hours a night for maybe the past 4 nights in a row, so I let myself sleep for like 6-7 hours last night. About to go out today. I'm going to do a couple touristy activities. I'm going to go to this famous one called Jo Ben Tan. Kind of a tourist trap. I already walked by there. I bought a pair of sandals that I needed. Definitely overpaid for them, but it's kind of a fun experience, and I hear the food's really good there. I'm probably going to get some lunch there. I also need to find a pharmacy because your boy got that Ho Chi Minh revenge. Not too bad right now. I definitely haven't been the most careful when it comes to eating street food. You know, I have an idea. I've just been going to places that are pretty busy, but, you know, I've been drinking drinks, juices, which are delicious. Possibly got a little bit of that. It's also possible it might not be food poisoning. I have been getting, like, the hot chili oil, hot chili flakes with everything I've eaten. And in the past, those have kind of upset my stomach a little bit, so it could just be that. Like, I don't feel bad or anything. Just praying to the old porcelain god a little bit much. I'm in District 1 in Saigon. This is kind of the touristy district. This is where most of the hotels are going to be. If you're coming here, you're most likely going to stay here. And it's definitely very, very touristy. When I walk down the street as a white guy by myself, say about every 5 seconds I get approached by somebody asking if I want a massage. These are massage places, and some of them may actually just be only massage places. But in this district, I don't know, it's touristy, you don't know. At nighttime when I walk around, let me tell you, people on scooters, dudes on scooters come up to me every 5 seconds wearing grab jackets, and they probably just bought them. I doubt they're actually like grab drivers, but come up to me asking me where I'm going, if I want girls, if I want drugs or anything. But yeah, I don't do that in Asia. That's a hard no. I'm here to maybe go out and have some drinks, but that's about it. Luckily, I took Vietnamese lessons before I came here, and I studied Vietnamese. And that has been indispensable for getting these people to leave me alone. I just tell them no need, thank you very much. And I started saying that. I used to say no, not right now. That didn't seem to do the trick. Saying the phrase no need, thank you anyways has really done the trick. They ride away. I mean, I went to go out and get a banh mi at like 3 a.m. last night, and it was relentless. It was really bad. Like, the prostitutes come up to me. They're very polite when I say no, but these guys they hound me. I actually had a guy follow me home last night. I was walking home from a bar, and I had this guy follow me home, stop next to me, and I said, okay. Sometimes what I do is I just give him my WhatsApp number, and I say, oh yeah, tomorrow, and then when I walk away, I just block them. That's been my trick. This guy would not take, I did that, and he would not take no for an answer. And so I walked by, I told him I was walking, and he's like, oh, I'll give you a ride home, I'll show you around the river, blah, blah, blah. That's a scam. Probably going to take you far away, who knows? Maybe he would take you somewhere and make you get money. I don't know, but I wasn't about to find out. So I start walking home, and then like I get a couple blocks, and he pulls up alongside me, and he's like, oh yeah, you're going the right way towards where your hotel is. I told him what area it was in, but I didn't tell him where it was. I go a couple more blocks, and he shows up again. I just had to duck down some like alleyways and side streets. He comes again, and I told him, all right, I was like, you're bothering me. I was like, leave me alone, I'm walking. You know, I'll contact you another time, which I obviously wasn't. But I think he got the message then when I kind of raised my tone a little bit and acted annoyed. So that kind of seemed to work, but I definitely took a few more side streets after that to make sure he didn't follow me to my hotel. So that was a little meh, but I don't know, I'm an American. This is, I mean, compared to the sketchy stuff that happens in a major U.S. city at night, it's absolutely nothing. I could have beat that guy up if I needed to. I'm actually going to go get some of the famous Vietnamese coffee. I haven't had any of it yet. I had to wake up super early yesterday for a tour. I have nothing really specific going on today or tomorrow. I'm just going to kind of go get some food, walk around. First things first, though, I want to start by showing this hotel a little bit. In District 1, like I said, very touristy. This is a 5-star hotel, definitely one of the nicer ones, and I booked the nicest room here. This cost me about $175 a night. This is the signature suite here, so equivalent to their like presidential suite, if you will. It's on the top floor, other than there's the pool is on the floor above me, but otherwise this is the top floor for rooms. There's only like 5 rooms on this floor, and it's the biggest one. $175 a night. For Vietnam, that's very expensive. For us Americans, I could not find a Motel 8 that cheap. It literally was in Gainesville, Florida last year, and I booked the cruddiest hotel off the side of the highway, like 2-star, roaches in the room, toilet didn't work, maybe get murdered, filthy roaches type motel, and that cost me like $250 a night. So this costs less than that. This is called the Mi Saigon Boutique Inn. Absolutely recommend it. I love this hotel. So let me show you around a little bit. Okay, this is your entranceway here. Beautiful mirror. Comes with some sandals. Really love this little closet area. It's kind of just like a branch, like on a fake tree. I've hung up some stuff of mine there and some stuff that got sweaty, and it's kind of my laundry pile. There's a laundry service here I'm probably going to take advantage of. Full mirror. Come in here, you've got like a little sink here, Big mirror. They've all got this button on it that you can push. That's really cool. I like this. And it lights it up. It's a cool little feature I've never seen before. High-tech mirror. Here's the bedroom itself. You can see it's kind of got the wood theme. Huge king-size bed. Nice little TV. There's not much going on the TV, let me tell you. There's only like 2 Vietnamese channels, and one of them doesn't work half the time. This comes with a mini bar in here. It came with like 2 bottles of water and like 3 sodas in there. Free of charge. They charge for a lot of mini bars in Vietnamese hotel rooms. This one doesn't. Safe, couple snacks, jackfruit chips, fake Pringles. It looks like you got another little kind of mirror section here, maybe for the makeup. And then out here, there's one part of the balcony, which you got these 2 little chairs, very lovely. You can even hear here from the door shut the horns beeping in Saigon. Let's go out here. The view isn't that spectacular. I mean, it's okay. You can really see down below to the street. There's a gas station, apartment building there, a giant hotel down on this street. Not really that great of a view either. This is kind of, if you go a couple blocks that way, you've got Ben Thanh Market. Pretty busy street though. But view-wise, nothing too crazy. This balcony though, there's more to it over that way, but I'm gonna go through the room before showing you that, because that's where this room really shines. There's something really cool about it, but I'm gonna go over that way first. I love the bathroom in this room. Absolutely fantastic. Like, take a look. There's your toilet. Comes with your classic Southeast Asian bum gun here. Huge, super deep bathtub in here. You got a lovely little rain shower, plus one of the handle showers you can take off. Some really good shampoo and stuff. You even get a view outside of the bathtub, but not anything a view of the side of a building. Here's the coolest part about this hotel. Let me show you this. Outside on the balcony, it comes with an outdoor shower. And it's kind of hidden there. Haven't been ballsy enough to use it at daytime because, yeah, well, it seems pretty covered. I mean, there's that entire hotel there. There's the handle, and you can walk from the bathroom. This is a wet bathroom, by the way. So basically the entire floor gets wet when you turn on the shower. But you can just come right out here and test out this thing, which is a lot of fun. But I haven't been ballsy enough to use it during the daytime because there's just all those hotels' windows looking directly at this. There's also across the way a hotel there, but it looks like a rooftop bar. So if you're an exhibitionist, I mean, this is the place for you. I did use it at night last night, like 3 a.m. when I got back from the bars, and honestly, it was a ton of fun. It's a rainfall rooftop shower. It honestly is really cool. There's like no towel rack out here or anything, so you just gotta use it and basically just walk right back in here. But, you know, cool little feature. It's fun. It's nice. But for $175 a night, nicest hotel room in a 5-star hotel. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot here. I definitely would stay here again. The location is fantastic. You're like 2 blocks from Ben Thanh Market. The Opera House, you're maybe 3 or 4 away. It's like under a 10-minute walk. It's the perfect location. The service is great. Literally, there's a guy who opens the door every single time you walk in and out, 24 hours a day. And last night I was coming home from the bars. I went back out at 3 a.m. to go get a banh mi because I was hungry. And it's my vacation. I wanted to eat some fun stuff late at night. I've been dying super hard before coming here. I went out. I got 2 banh mi's because they're like $1 each. I brought one back for the nighttime security guard at 3 a.m. because he's just kind of sitting there in the dark. Lights aren't on in the lobby. I don't know why. So I brought him a banh mi and I asked him. I was like, hey, do you want one? And he seemed super happy. So I think I made a bro now. Me and the nighttime security guard are going to become good friends. Also because I feel bad because I'm making him get up all the time at like 3 a.m. to open the door for me. I feel bad. You bring somebody a sandwich, no matter what country you're in, they're going to be happy, especially while they're working. A free meal at work. So I hope that he liked it. I don't even know what type it was. I think it was like a fish cake one, but all right. I'm going to get out of here. Got Vietnamese iced coffee. It's my first time trying it. It's I got the strongest one. It's so loud here. It's a very busy area. very delicious. It's very bitter though, but like in a flavorful way, like almost like a dark chocolate type of way, not like a this is gross. It's like a fresh type of full-bodied way. I'm not the biggest coffee fan, but this is really good. And hopefully it's really strong. You just drink like Cafecito in Miami, which is like jet fuel. So people keep comparing this to that level of caffeine, so we'll see. I am a high caffeine drinker. On top of this, it also came with some tea, cheddar, iced tea. It's pretty normal, nothing right home bad, but the environment just sitting out here on the street is just crazy. Alright, I got a mic now. While sitting here, people are just coming up to me trying to sell me things. There's a guy also shining shoes directly to my right. Luckily, I'm not wearing shinable shoes, so I don't think that that's a scam. None of this is a scam or anything, though, but it's just like a selling little trinket. Making an honest living. At least they're not trying to scam or selling girls or drugs. Không phải bây giờ. No, thank you. Không phải bây giờ. Cảm ơn chị. Không cần. Không phải bây giờ. Không cần. No, thank you. Sorry. I don't want. Không phải bây giờ. Yeah, sorry. Không cần. Không muốn. Cảm ơn chị. Saigon traffic in a nutshell. Em ơi, cho ăn tính tiền.
Yeah, just say 100.
Cảm ơn em. Pickleball court. It's in the biggest street. You can see there's a ton of tourists here. And across the street. Sorry. If you look on this area, basically everything here is hotels, spas, massages, and convenience stores. I like something going on, never a dull moment here. You see these guys on bikes everywhere selling food, and they blast a recording. You hear it everywhere. There's banh mi stalls all over the place here. Kind of rip-offs in this area, but that last one was the best I've ever seen. This is Bentang Market. This is like the most touristy area. I'm about to get ripped off here for sure. You got banh mi all over the street here. God damn, that looks good. Thing is, some of these stalls you see there, they don't have the price on them. Some of them do. They got the price you can trust them. Someone back there is $30K. That's a good deal. At least for this area. It's a little over $1. Oh man, this looks like a shit show here. across the street again. Here we go. He's gonna fucking. There's the wet market.
Üstünde H yazıyor sadece ama.
Oh, you get more into don't know how to walk. This is all counterfeit goods. That's what this is. It's just counterfeit goods. So I'm gonna pretend like I don't speak any Vietnamese. I'm gonna try and buy something. I hit them with some super local phrases. See how much they can lower the price. No thank you, I got one.
Any t-shirt for you?
No thank you, not right now. I'm just looking around a little. I'm looking around, maybe later.
Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
I ask you.
Me? Sure.
Come
You have a football jersey.
I see camera. You finish, huh?
Oh, is that okay?
Finish
Oh.
camera. Listen. Shh. Finish this. I show you. Finish this.
They did not like me filming there. Especially I was trying to haggle. But Vietnamese teacher would be proud. I really want to try and get that on camera, but they caught me right away. And they were like, don't film, you turn it off, I'll give you a good price. So I had to, but I got a cool soccer jersey, I got a jacket and shirt. Total I paid $1 million for a jacket, a t-shirt, and a soccer jersey. So I don't know, it's about like $30, $40. That ain't too bad. Browsing. Maybe Vietnam soccer jersey? How much?
Vietnam đồng hay US?
Vietnam dong.
Ecorea. Ecorea. Vietnam đồng.
Vietnam dong.
How many you want?
Just one. Mắc quá.
Bao nhiêu?
Được. 300.000 dong.
Okay.
I learning Vietnamese before coming here.
Okay. What you do?
Anh nói tiếng Việt một ít.
Ah.
That's why. So,
What you think about Vietnam?
oh, I love it here.
You love it.
People are very friendly, and I don't know.
You want to live Vietnam?
Maybe. Yeah, I
Not
might.
maybe. Now.
Now, I want to. Yeah.
We change now.
Yeah.
You live here.
Bây giờ anh muốn.
Bây giờ.
Bây giờ anh muốn. Ở đây anh nói một ít tiếng Việt nhưng không khá lắm. 3 tháng.
Oh, 3 tháng mới
Ba tháng.
very well.
I learned like Vietnamese to bargain. Like I learned some phrases for that, so I wanted to try it out. Honestly,
Yes.
không được thì thôi.
Yeah.
Meeting food now, Ben Tham Market. Just picked a random stand, but they love their fruit smoothies here in Vietnam, and I got a mango soursop smoothie. Take a look at this. It's really hot, and it's absolutely fantastic. If you don't know soursop, it's kind of a mix between like an apple and a grape. This is the best way I can describe the taste, but it's really good. If you ever come across soursop, try it. I forgot what food I ordered though. I ordered something. We'll see. This is bun tiet nướng. Barbecue pork noodles. It looks fantastic. I don't know what the sauce is. Just gonna pour it in. I think it's fish sauce. There's some pickled radishes here. A bit of carrot. We're just gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna put it in. I'll show the fork. It's pretty damn good. I'm just gonna mix it all up. It's got vermicelli noodles in it. Those are really popular here in Vietnam. I have no idea how much this costs. There's no prices on the menu, which I don't normally like doing. I heard the food here at Ben Thanh Market is pretty good, so I figured I'd try it anyway. I haven't eaten yet today, so we're just gonna do it and see what happens. Compared to US prices, it still is nothing, but I don't love that. Alright, I left that market. I'm heading back to my hotel. I did it away from all those stupid tourists who walk slower than molasses. That place is definitely a rip-off. It was fun though. I will tell you though, they do not like the camera in there, the vendors. They did not like that at all. And basically all of them told me to shut it off as soon as I was filming, but some of them just kept recording, but I didn't film them. Just get my voice on there, so I may edit some video over that. I just really want to film myself speaking some Vietnamese. I'll show you guys what I all got and how much it costs once I get back to my hotel room. And there's something about the bags. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently they signify if you're a good bargainer, if you can haggle or not. I don't know if that's true, but yesterday I bought a pair of sandals from a shop outside of there and I got a red bag, which I think usually is bad, but today I got a green and yellow, so if anything, we're improving. All right, I'm back at my hotel room. Just got back from the market. Probably won't film too much more with my camera. The battery life is not good, and especially in this heat, it really zaps it, but just want to talk about what I got. So I was talking a little bit about, on the way back, the bag system. Apparently, if you get a red bag, that means you didn't bargain hard enough, you pay too much, signal to other sellers that they can kind of rip you off. Yesterday, I bought a pair of sandals from outside of the market, and they gave me a red bag. I definitely think I overpaid for them. I needed a pair of sandals. They're Nikes, and I definitely think I overpaid for them. But today, we did a little bit better, I think. We got a yellow, and I got a green, and a white. I don't know what that one means. But, you know, yellow, if I'm going by traffic light methodology, that's like a medium. Like, okay, he's got some skill. Green means, okay, he did better. He's a hard bargainer. So here's what I got. All right, the first place I went, had to get a Grab jacket. If you don't know what Grab is, it's kind of like Uber in Southeast Asia. But apparently these are the hot new trend on social media, is to get one of these. It's a little windbreaker. I thought it was pretty sick. I got this. I forget exactly how much I paid for this. I think the deal I settled on was 400,000 dong, which probably a little bit high for that, to be honest. But I combined it with a t-shirt, glorious communist t-shirt. Here we go. I got both of these for 500,000 dong. So that is roughly about, I mean, for a windbreaker and a t-shirt, that's pretty good. That's at the super touristy market. I mean, that's probably crazy expensive for here. I bet if I would have bought them at a different market or somewhere else not in District 1, I probably would have paid a lot less than this. But still, for me, $19 for a t-shirt and a jacket, I probably couldn't even get this t-shirt for $19 in the United States. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think they maybe accidentally gave me too big of a size for the t-shirt. I wear US XL. I think it's like a 3XL in Vietnamese sizes, but they gave me a 4, whatever. I'm going to cut the sleeves off this bad boy anyway. Alright, next, I got from this lady. I got this soccer jersey, and let me tell you, this lady did not like me filming. But I definitely pulled a fast one up on her. I pretended to really be a stupid American tourist speaking English. Pretended to be a stupid American tourist. Speaking English, and let me tell you, the first price that she offered me was 750,000 dong, and I was like, hell no. This is a Hanoi Football Club jersey. Pretty sick. I ended up getting her down to less than half of that. I got her down to 300,000 dong. $12. So that's pretty damn good for the soccer jersey. I did go back in and I went to a third vendor. And I got the Vietnam, just the national team jersey. It's got the national team jersey, and this one I ended up paying 250,000 dong. They offered me a much better price than this lady. First they offered me 400,000 dong for this one, and I got it down to 250,000 dong. And those people were incredibly nice. You want to get a t-shirt, you want to haggle, but not too high pressure. I went to where I got this red Vietnamese soccer jersey. It was the stall closest to the office of management. It's at the very edge of the market. And it was two nice ladies there, and I spoke with them. I'll probably put some of those clips in about how I learned Vietnamese and how I wanted to try it out. So I would recommend going to them if you want to try to haggle, but they weren't too high pressure. Felt like they gave me a much lower price than everyone else at the beginning. Really not high pressure at all. So I'd recommend going to them. It's a lot of fun to bargain. If you don't want to, you're uncomfortable, outside on the very edge there are shops that say fixed price. They have a sign that says fixed price. There's no haggling. The price is the price there. I don't know if you're paying any more or less, so I didn't do that. I wanted to haggle. My camera battery is about to die. I probably won't film too much more with it today because I'm going to go to some museums, but tomorrow I just plan on walking around all day. I'm going to get out of District 1 though. I'm going to go into some of the other districts, more local ones. Tired of all the tourists here. I mean, I know I'm a tourist, but I hate them. They walk slow as molasses. They're stupid. They dress fucking weird. And it's not like, I haven't really seen any other American tourists here. It's only been like Australians, British, weird French people, some Russians, some Middle Easterners. Just, I mean, like, yeah, they're not American, so they're not too loud and obnoxious, but they're just very snooty. And they don't like when things don't work exactly the same way in Europe. So, not my favorite type of people. So, trying to hang out with the locals, I guess. Blend in as much as I can. So, alright, that's going to do it for now. See you guys later.